That sounds like a cool movie just by the title. Doctor Strangelove or How I Learned to Stop Worrying and Love the Bomb. What's the bomb, dude?
I think all those movies suck. Hey, what's going on, everybody? My name is Brad, and with me, as always, is Jamie, and this is Race Car Spelled Backwards, episode 86. Jamie, how the heck you doing, my friend?
Oh, a little Bidenish.
A little Bidenish?
A little Bidenish.
Too much pudding today?
I looked up something and got distracted and then forgot what I was looking up.
That happen often?
I think that was a cognitive moment. Or is that a non-cognitive moment?
Sounds like a non-cognitive moment. Was you were having a
Jody.
A dementia flashback?
Jody. Where you at? Jody.
It's good that your name's not Joe. It's Joe and Jody. Hey, Joe. Okay.
I can't find my underwear.
Jody, I need some pudding.
She'd go, it's under your pants.
It's under your pants, you idiot. Nah, man, it's later in the week, obviously. We didn't record this on Monday like we usually do because
we had to work.
It rained at Daytona.
And we had to work.
Well, we had to work too. But it rained at Daytona. They ran the race on Monday. Daylight and a daylight.
Daylight and $1
short. It was a great race, I thought.
I enjoyed
until the end. I didn't like the ending. So, like, the Jeff Gluck poll, was Daytona a good race? 76% of you said yes. The rest of you said no. I actually voted yes. I thought it was a good race.
I thought it was a good race, but, I didn't vote. Too many clicks.
So, I did not.
Or is it easier now since Dale Jr. bought him?
Oh, it's just one click now.
Oh.
He went back.
Maybe I'll start voting.
He went back to the one clicks. So you should definitely go back and check it out. I also think we should point out it's 66 degrees in our studio.
Yeah, we're not wearing jackets.
I don't have my Bills toboggan on.
No layers.
I have a T-shirt on. This is amazing.
Used to wearing a T-shirt, a shirt, and a hoodie.
I have no hand warmers in my hand. Like I don't know what to do with my hands though.
We gotta go to meetings. We could take the top down.
Yeah. So it's probably gonna be raining by the time we leave.
Tonight?
Oh yeah.
I thought it was tomorrow.
It's coming. It looks like rain now.
That's what she said.
Maybe. So, what'd you think? Daytona, good race? Not a good race.
I enjoyed it. I had some criticism, but I enjoyed it.
Yeah, I thought it was a good race. Like, I think one of the things we'll probably get to later in the show, but we're going to kind of talk about now is the hype. Like, they had 30 minutes of pre-race on Monday, and I watched it. And they got me more hyped up in 30 minutes to watch the Daytona 500 than any pre-race I watched all of last season.
I didn't watch it. Was it good?
It was really good. Like, Kevin Harvick has elevated Fox finally to a whole nother level. They're back to Jeff Gordon level. They're back to Darrell Waltrip, Larry Mack in the booth levels.
I'm going to say Harvick is better than Gordon.
Oh, I think he is. I actually do think Harvick's better than Gordon. Gordon was too nice. Harvick's just going to tell you how it is. He's not going to sugarcoat it. I like that. I like that, though. We need somebody to be up there. We need somebody to keep Clint in line, too. I mean,
well, he's keeping Clint in line. He elevated Clint's game in the booth.
Yes, and Mike Joy is actually better now that he can focus on play-by-play versus color commentary.
Herd Clint in.
Yeah, he's not a sheep herder.
I mean, before he's like, Clint, hey, focus, Clint!
And then he gets so flustered at Clint he couldn't remember anybody's name. He's like, Darrell Waltrip's out there on the track passing Terry Labonte. Cole Trickle.
Marty Burns. Cole Trickle just passed Richard Petty.
Cole Trickle ran into Dick Trickle.
In the Plymouth 4-3.
My father-in-law used to have a sticker on the back of his truck that said, "Racing makes my dick trickle."
I've seen that.
I bet we'll see one this weekend.
Probably.
I love Atlanta. I love the new Atlanta. I can't wait.
Oh, yeah, it's going to be an awesome race.
So we're gonna just skip the Xfinity driver dive in. We're not really going to dig into any Xfinity drivers this week or next week, just to go ahead and let you know, with racing all weekend, I'm not really going to have time to really put much of a show together. So we're recording next Monday evening when it is what it is. But we're just going to skip that part, and we'll be back on it on episode 88. And
88.
Yeah, we're 86. Next week's 87. So episode 88. Raja Caruth.
Oh, we were 88.
Raja Caruth will be the driver. And that might change actually. If we're going to be 88, that's doing it for Dale Jr.
Yeah.
I think we should pick a junior motorsports driver then. Maybe Justin Allgaier.
Yeah, we can do that.
Yeah, we got Justin Allgaier over there. I mean, we got somebody. So I think that's what we'll do. And then we'll do Raja Caruth after that. But for episode 88, in 2 weeks, we're going to do Justin Allgaier. I like Allgaier. He's probably one of my favorite Xfinity drivers.
To be honest, oldest driver.
Well, why do you think we like him? We're not young spring chickens anymore, Jamie.
We're not.
I'm not.
I forgot.
Yeah. All right, Joe. All right, William Byron and Bowman take out Brad Keselowski to seal the deal for the 40th year celebration win at the Daytona 500 for Hendrick Motorsports. Bowman said he didn't know he was wrecking Byron or Brad. He just couldn't see it.
It was like Joe Biden.
Yeah, I think Bowman had a Biden moment.
Joe Bowman.
Joe Bowman. Yeah.
Joe Bowman.
Yeah, I think Alex Biden had a moment there. I mean, he was looking out his front window. There was a car there, and then it's like, whoa.
Yeah, that's what it was like. Exactly. You know, if he would have just he could have slipped off his driving shoes and put on the Trump high tops.
He's taking them out.
That would have done it.
I felt bad because Brad Keselowski was fast all day. I really thought Brad
had a chance.
Kyle Busch or Denny Hamlin were going to win the race. I think those three guys were fast all day. Joey Logano was fast, but I was literally praying every lap that he wrecked until he wrecked.
Was thinking he was going to wreck as I watched him.
I was praying.
Yeah.
I was praying hard. I can't handle.
You probably shouldn't pray for someone to get hurt.
I didn't pray for him to get hurt. I prayed for him to wreck safely.
Oh, dear Lord.
Help
Joey.
Last year we had cars who would scrub the wall and their toe link would break. So I was praying. I'm praying at Atlanta, Joey. Lap 1, you get a little wiggly, and what do they call it? Diggery-do when he hits. That's what he calls it. I hope you have a diggery-do moment and you hit the wall, Joey, and break a toe link lap 1.
That sounds like something the Giz would say. Diggery-do.
That's what Joey always calls it. And then Andy Petree sounded like the biggest idiot on the face of this earth when he's up there going, here goes Joey Logano's doocy-de-do or diggery-do or whatever it is. It's so stupid. It makes no sense. Joey Logano could have come out with gold bars and I'd hate him. Like, I absolutely hate these stupid gold bars.
Free gold bars for everybody.
He'd probably give away 6.
Probably.
I don't keep your gold, man. If I got to pull for you to have some of your free gold, I ain't pulling for you. It ain't happening. So, I'm good with William Byron winning too, man. It's about time we had somebody win a race who's actually going to be a playoff contender. The last 3 years, no offense to Austin Cindric, but we knew when he won the Daytona 500, that was his last shining moment of the whole season, and it was. Michael McDowell.
Didn't he come in the top 40?
Who?
Austin Cindric.
He did come in top 40 points.
He usually does every race.
I'm proud of him. He finishes 40th or better.
I wonder when Daddy's going to fire him.
I don't know. I think Daddy should just put him in an IMSA car. Let him go run one of the IMSA classes. He could do that.
Roger might have to fire his daddy.
Wasn't his dad over Indy anyway?
Yes.
Yeah, so there's no conflict of interest there.
Really?
But, I mean, Michael McDowell, and then you had Stenhouse. Like, those aren't guys who you think are going to make it all the way to the Final Four. William Byron could very well finish second behind Denny Hamlin this season in the championship. So
this is all true.
I'm glad that we had a driver win.
Hey, Joe Gibbs looked little Joe.
Ty Gibbs?
He looked good there for a little bit.
Where'd he finish at?
Last.
No, it wasn't that bad. That was Hoseber.
Josh Berry sure sucked.
I hated
Ty
that.
Gibbs.
I don't think it counts, man. Daytona's not. You can't judge a driver off of Daytona. Like
Josh Berry's a short track racer, though. So
yeah, Josh Berry is, but I don't think you can judge him or Ty Gibbs off of a Daytona weekend because I think Ty Gibbs is going to win three or four races.
I'm going to judge him.
Ty Gibbs is going to the Final Four.
He might.
He's going to win 3 or 4 races.
He might win a championship. He's like Joey Logano to me.
I told you, I will pull for Ty Gibbs if he will punch Joey Logano. If he gets out of the car and punches Joey Logano after any race this season.
What if he does like old Chastain did to Noah Gragson?
Makes contact?
No, they're like, Gregson's holding him.
Chastain
just went, whoa, I'm warning you. And then he went, oh, poof.
Yeah, I'm good with that.
Yeah. I became a bigger fan of Chastain when he did that.
I'm indifferent on Chastain. It's weird. Like, I really want to like Chastain because he's got it. He's got the talent, the driving ability, and he's just a good old boy. But
he's just a little pumpkin grower.
Not pumpkin. Yeah, he grows them green pumpkins, don't he?
Yeah, green pumpkins that are bloody on the inside.
I've always wanted to carve a watermelon out like a pumpkin instead of pumpkins on Halloween.
Well, this is Georgia. You probably get away with it.
Probably. I hate pumpkins, by the way. And it's not the pumpkin I hate. It's the color orange of a pumpkin that I hate because it reminds me of Tennessee orange. And I don't like Tennessee. Darker. No, man. It's that same Tennessee orange.
You got that Home Depot band over there. It's Tennessee orange.
Tennessee puke orange, but it was on sale.
Change your view. Sometimes things are better when you just move over a little bit. Look at them. You know what I'm seeing? Orioles orange and black.
That's not Oriole orange.
Yeah.
No.
It ain't Tennessee orange either.
No, it's not. But a pumpkin is Tennessee orange. And I can't do Tennessee orange. Look, I have no pumpkins in here. Or Tennessee.
Why would you? It's not Halloween.
Or anything Tennessee at that. So the end of the race had a caution in it that made it look like Alex Bowman was ahead. Don't worry. NASCAR had a secret photo that showed William Byron ahead. Look, I thought Byron was second when the race was over. I did too. Based on TV.
I was like, Bowman won.
According to like door bumper clear and those guys, Byron was leading when they turned the light off, when they hit the button. They hit the button, it goes green, off, yellow. During off, Byron's leading. Yellow, Bowman's leading. I don't know. But NASCAR released a photo like a day later saying, hey guys, full transparency here. Like, you know, NASCAR's all about
NASCAR's like CIA. We're going to keep it secret.
Yeah. Well, they released this photo and it showed everything. But look, I don't understand why we threw the dang caution anyway.
Sure they Photoshop it?
They could have.
That's what I'm thinking.
Caution might not have even been out yet. They just showed us pictures and going, hey, this is it, guys.
Why don't they just throw the white flag?
I just think they should work better with TV. Like, TV makes NASCAR look like they're hiding something from us, and NASCAR makes TV look like a bunch of idiots. If you're using a photo and you have said photo, like, they released this photo hours later. They had the photo in their hand to make the decision William Byron won the race. Why didn't somebody run 3 booths over and hand the photo to Clint? Clint could have held up his phone and said, here's a picture. That would have been sufficient enough to get the fans to chill out, you know, the conspiracy theorists of NASCAR.
What about a new fan that's watching the Netflix show? They're going to go, what the heck? This is fixed just like the WWE.
Yeah, they're going to think it's like wrestling.
Maybe it is.
Maybe. I think it would be really hard to fix racing like that, though. I think they can do things to manipulate it, but to have an outcome.
But isn't that manipulated?
What?
I mean, seriously, I was like, why is William Byron doing burnouts?
Well, my thing is, why did we get a caution flag at the end of the Cup race when 2 guys wrecked before the wreck really even got going? But in the Xfinity race, we had people dying on the track. I mean, they was a flipping barn burner of a crash in the Xfinity race, and they're like, just run it on back to the white flag, guys. We'll be all right.
It's going to be good.
But in the Cup race, it's the complete opposite. They're like, 40th year anniversary, Hendrick Motorsports, throw the flag. Checkered flag, race is over. Hendrick Motorsports on their 40th year anniversary wins the Daytona 500. Now, that's the storyline, NASCAR. Way to go.
Maybe that's what they're chasing storylines.
You don't think? I know
they are.
I'm just giving NASCAR crap because that's what we do on the podcast. But,
well, you know.
Because I enjoyed the race.
Why don't we have a meeting and not show up?
Yeah, let's talk about that. NASCAR has all the teams met Saturday in Daytona, had a team meeting They invited Jim France to come, who was in town. They invited NASCAR to show up and have a seat at the table so, like adults, they could discuss the charter agreement out.
And Adolph France didn't show.
And no, Jim did not show. And it's a bad look. Like, I'm as a podcaster, a fan, I'm looking at this. I heard what Denny Hamlin said on his podcast.
Kennedy Goebbels didn't show either.
No, I heard this on the podcast, and I'm like, on Denny's podcast, and I'm like, this is bad. Like, this makes NASCAR look really bad. And
you heard what they want to do. They want to talk to them individually. So divide and conquer.
Divide and conquer. NASCAR's used to always ruling with an iron fist. It was always a France's way or no way. And that worked for a long time. But you got billions of dollars now, which honestly I heard was less than what they were expecting. Maybe if they didn't have a partner like Fox with such a crappy production package with cartoon figurines, they could have got a little more. But when you got crappy partners like Fox, who did did the Xfinity race from the friggin' studio in Charlotte. Michael Waltrip, I'm just disappointed. Michael is just falling into this trap of, I'll do any of the crap work Fox wants me to do, and I'll make it look bad as I can. Like, I thank the Lord I fell asleep Monday night and didn't have to watch that crap. Like, the Xfinity race was garbage. Not the race. The broadcast was garbage. Like,
no, totally.
You guys aren't at the track. You're watching the same thing I'm watching, telling me what I'm watching.
Can't they fit 3 more people in a plane?
Dude, I go pick them up in your Prius and drive them down there by myself. I go pick them up in the Kia. It don't matter.
I think a team would let them hitch a ride.
John would go pick them up. We'd get my son to go pick them up while we're working. I mean, it's just Dale Jr. would probably gladly put them on his plane. Like,
yeah, since he ain't working for NBC anymore.
I thought we're in Florida. Fox is in Florida. Why are we doing a broadcast from a flipping closet in Charlotte?
Like, they got a studio in Charlotte too.
I don't care. NASCAR invested too much money in that studio, and now we, the fans, again, suffer from a decision NASCAR made to line their pockets. That's all they care about is making money. I truly believe that. If they cared about the product,
yes, all of them.
If NASCAR cared about the product of or the quality of the product of their sport, for one, they'd have been at that stupid meeting with the team owners on Saturday, and two, they wouldn't be shoving this crap down. I mean, you got Steve Phelps. I mean, the dude tells us over and over that we're idiots, and he knows best because, well, he's never been a race car driver, so he definitely knows best.
He's just a businessman.
Next, he done got me all worked up, Jamie.
He's all just a businessman wearing his boat shoes on his yacht.
So what did you think about the pack racing, the fuel saving?
Well, I like pack racing. 50% throttle I don't like.
Yeah, I mean,
you know what?
Honestly,
they're still doing 190 miles an hour.
No, they weren't. They're doing 170.
Okay.
That's not as impressive to me as 180. I know it's only 10. When trucks and Xfinity are going faster than Cup, I have a problem.
I want 200 on the straight.
I didn't even know. This is the thing. And this is what Kevin, Clint, Mike, Dale, Steve, Rick, Jeff, all of you broadcasters.
Everybody.
I just did. All you broadcasters.
Did you get Mike Joy?
Yeah.
Okay.
All you broadcasters. So you just drag it down, getting on to me. Okay. So now we're wasting time.
Okay.
I don't even remember what I was going to say.
Something about pack racing, 50% throttle.
Oh, yeah. Don't tell us how fast the cars are going. Like, I had no idea the pack was running 170 I didn't know until AJ Allmendinger comes out of the pits by himself and catches the flipping pack. And then TV's like, here's AJ Allmendinger by himself running 189 miles an hour when the pack's running 169, 170. I'm like, dude, this is bad. My whole life, you had to have 2 cars to go fast.
I was sitting there going, I wonder how he's so much faster.
I was embarrassed.
And then basically they screwed themselves by driving through the pack.
Yeah, it was ugly, man. Like, I don't know. Just if you're going to have the cars run that slow, don't tell me. Because I truly didn't know. I mean, I got bored and started playing a game and doing some work stuff and just other things around the house at one point during the race.
Are they going to do that in Atlanta?
I hope not.
Shoot.
I don't know. Atlanta's
These
always,
poor drivers are going to be wiped out. Two super speedways in a row.
Man, that's what they get paid for. I ain't worried about them. Just like I ain't worried about how much it costs to have a race team. I don't care. F1's the most expensive sport in the world, and it sucks, but everybody likes to watch it and say how great it is. NASCAR's actually got the potential to be great, and all they want to talk about is how much money they don't want to spend.
And the new car that we're not going to improve.
No, we can't improve it because that makes them look
Steve
bad.
Phelps designed it.
No, I hated the fact that one car by itself, all my life we've been told to go fast at Daytona, you have to draft. The tandem's gone, so two cars shouldn't work that well together. The more cars they got lined up, the faster they claim they went on the broadcast all day. Here comes one individual little car by himself, AJ Allmendinger, riding along, drinking this cellulite or whatever it is.
Celsius?
Yeah, drinking that. Heading on up, catches up with her, driving one hand, smoking a cigar, just chilling out riding.
I thought he was smoking a joint.
Tearing down a dirt road.
Didn't he get nailed for performance-enhancing drugs?
Yeah, I don't think it was weed, though.
It was.
Is weed a performance-enhancing drug?
No. It's a de-performance drug.
Actually, I think in the Olympics, they consider it a performance enhancer. Remember Michael Phelps?
They were going so slow around the track, I thought maybe they made him smoke a joint before they took off.
Yeah, that's what it seemed like, man.
Pit road speed was passing them when they were in the tri-oval.
One thing I've heard a lot of talk about all week this week so far is William Byron. Jeff Gluck and Jordan Bianchi actually debated, was William Byron a superstar yet? You heard everybody talked about William Byron winning this thing and how it's nice to have a well-known name win or a superstar.
I mean, he won a bunch of races. I mean, yes, he has the potential to be a superstar. We need more personality out of him.
You're not going to get it.
Then he won't be a superstar. I
don't think he's a superstar. He won 6 races in 2023. He kicks off 2024 with a win. That makes him a star. He is a star driver. But to be a superstar, I think you take it beyond the car. A superstar means you're walking down the street and everybody knows who you are. I don't think he has it. Unfortunately, I don't think William Byron has a personality. And here's what it is. Old school NASCAR drivers were hardworking, wrench-turning, moonshine-running men. Like, you were a tough, grease-covered, dirty man. Like, they didn't take no crap. They had when they got into a fight in the 70s, they were throwing helmets. Like, it was a fight to the death.
Shoot.
Nowadays, you got drivers.
Even the Alabama gang, they were. Yeah, Dale Jr., they're like, I would have killed him.
Exactly. That's what I mean. Like,
I would have. Donnie Allison, I would have killed him.
These guys are like serious back in the day. Well, now you got a bunch of kids who at 3 years old started driving a go-kart. They didn't have friends. Their whole life has revolved around a race car, a go-kart, or iRacing. They weren't the most popular kids in school. That means they probably didn't have a big personality. They spent a lot of times playing video games. The only person they talked to was their mom, their dad, and their crew chief and their spotter. Like, no offense to any of them. Like, for all intents and purposes, a lot of these guys are nerds, and we're trying to make them popular.
Noah's got a personality. We'll see if it's going to get hushed at HSR.
Yeah, I mean, we'll see how well that personality shines in Cup. But
it needs to come back out.
Noah's personality is going to do him no good unless he's winning 6 races a year.
Well, we'll see.
What's the point of having a big personality if you suck?
Clint Boyer had a big personality. He wasn't that good.
But he won some races.
2, 3.
He won enough.
He did.
He won enough to be,
he won more than I did.
He won more than me. I don't know how many he won, actually. But I know he won
5, 6.
No, but I mean, back in the day, what we thought of as a race car driver was just,
larger than life.
Yeah.
I mean,
Dale Earnhardt. Dude had a look that would make you cower.
Except when I met him when I was a little kid in Richmond in the 80s.
That's different. That's a fan interaction. I'm talking like.
Oh, no. He was still larger than life.
Yeah, but he wasn't. He was very fan oriented.
Oh, no. And he would,
He loved the people.
He loved kids.
Oh, no doubt.
He did a little joke with me, and he did his little, and he winked.
Oh yeah. I had the wink when I was a kid. I remember
my chin was below the table he was at, and I'm like, high five.
I met him at Dixie Speedway up in Woodstock, Georgia, dirt track. He'd come out and run. They'd have a features car, and they'd have like Ken Schrader, Dale Earnhardt, and then they'd run like a little feature race with just the pros, and then they'd sit on the front straightaway signing autographs. And like as a kid, like meeting Dale Earnhardt as a kid, like it's just I remember it. Like I just do.
Do you
like,
think that might be the problem? Think that might be the problem?
What?
I mean, when I was a kid, I met Cale Yarborough. I met Dale Sr.
Yeah, that is
my kid.
That is.
He's not a NASCAR fan, but don't say anything bad about Dale Jr. That's his guy.
Deity Dale.
Don't
mess with Deity Dale. It's bad luck.
Because Dale did the same thing for my son that Dale's father did for me when I was a kid.
Yeah, I mean, see, that was one of the big things. When my son was 7 or 8, might have been 9 or 10. I don't remember now, but when he was much younger.
Man, you're feeble-minded today.
Yeah, I know. It's late in the day. No, my son, when he was younger, we did the kids VIP experience at Talladega, and they have a red carpet there where the drivers walk to the driver meeting, and he got to stand there, and every driver that raced that Sunday signed his checkered flag and took time to talk to him. No, not Joey. We were so happy about that. Joey Logano, I didn't get his. There's another guy, I can't remember who it is. 2 drivers didn't sign it, but Jimmy Johnson like walked past and turned around and kneeled down, apologized. I mean, it was just great. Like, but you're right. We're missing that. We're missing the driver, the regular fan driver interaction. I'm not talking about sponsors meeting drivers. I'm talking about the average Joe.
A kid,
the guy out there who stands in line at your hauler for 45 minutes to buy a T-shirt. That guy. That's what we're missing. IndyCar does driver sessions where they have autograph sessions with all drivers for average fans. Even if you got to buy a $10 ticket to get down on the track, or even a $25.
I've heard some excuses.
But
there's kids that are getting 10 things signed and selling them to a memorabilia dealer. Make it one thing.
Well, who cares? Who cares if that's what they're doing? Just be accessible.
I don't think they're doing it.
Joey Logano says NASCAR fans are spoiled brats.
Well, so is Joey Logano. So
Joey's a douchebag, man. I can't.
That's being very nice. He's a penis.
Penis.
I want to say it properly. I don't want to use any nicknames because I don't want to get rated. Well,
he's a genitalia.
He's
a genitalia. We only get rated like that when you're dropping the F words and stuff.
He's a little ball sack.
Yeah, we'll call it. That's good. I don't think we get rated X for ball sacks.
You don't think so?
It could be a golf ball sack. You don't ever know.
Well, I
You remember?
I knew a guy that he got cancer in his golf ball sack.
Remember?
Put little teeny plastic golf balls in there.
Remember in elementary school, you had to go into the closet to get the dodgeball sack.
Oh yeah.
So, I mean,
get the bag of balls.
Yeah, get the ball sack out of the closet. Whoa, went off the rails there. Arca race, crap show. What'd you think?
I didn't watch it, to be honest with you.
I tried to. There was that one guy on there. He says, "I'm not lifting till I see God or the checker flag."
I mean, that's a great saying.
Oh yeah, I saw Designed by Sydney's. If y'all haven't checked her out yet, make sure you check out Designs by Sydney. She's got a new T-shirt like that. So she got a code. She had a special Daytona code to get 24% off this week. So if you didn't take advantage of that, sorry, but if you did, awesome.
So if Jimmy Johnson won, should we give it 84% off?
Sydney, when you get a chance,
wow,
shoot me a DM and let me know that. Because what if Daniel Soras would have won? Would you give 99% off? If Daniel Soras wins all season, do you get 99% off Daniel Soras stickers?
99 cents. That's what she could do.
Sell them for 99 cents?
Charge $10 and 99 cents off.
These are $100 and I'm going to give you 99% off.
Yeah.
No, we're actually working with Sydney. We're going to do some giveaways on X and our social handles. So y'all be looking out for that. Not that X, Jamie. Not the one you go to, but
that's
X.
Only Friends.
Only
Friends.
Former Twitter.
I tried to set up an account on Only Friends.
Fans.
Oh, is that the problem?
Yeah. Are you at Cuddles again?
Dang it.
Are you trying to set up your personal account on Cuddles?
I was like, I can't do naked pictures here.
Brandon said Cuddles isn't real, so.
No, neither is Only Friends.
Sparkles.
I couldn't find it. I was sitting there.
He was telling me there's a new dating app for, it's like Sparkles or Shimmies or something like that. I'd have to look back at our messages.
I've been out of the field for quite a while.
Shimmies. You ever been to Shimmies?
I go to Jody's website.
Hey, honey, can I be your boyfriend?
She goes, can you turn the lights out when you take them pictures?
So you didn't watch the Arca race?
Didn't watch it.
They had cars wrecking all by themselves. It's embarrassing. I really think they should quit running the Arca series at Daytona, but that's just my opinion. Truck race, you watched that?
I watched truck race.
I thought the truck race was a good race.
Slow. What was their average speed? 42 miles an hour?
My only problem with the truck race is it's like these guys just can't help themselves. It's like, oh, car wreck. What are you doing? Like,
look, man, these guys learned on iRacing where they're just like, screw you.
Yeah, they had a reset button. We went from Phoenix. Last season ended with Phoenix, which took like 500 laps of under caution extra to finish the truck race. It was like 73 cautions or something. And then we come to Daytona and set a new track record for most cautions with 12. I mean, it was like I went to the bathroom under caution. I come back and we're under another caution. We've already went green and went back yellow again. Blew my mind.
BLUE your mind or BLEW?
BLU.
That blows my mind.
Mind blown. Xfinity race. I vaguely watched the Xfinity race, to be honest with you.
I watched it, but I forgot it.
I didn't really watch it because my recording stopped recording with 55 laps to go because, well, they had so many
YouTube
accidents.
had the full race.
Oh, really?
Yeah.
No, I didn't even check there.
I mean, that was a day later. I didn't watch it live.
I watched the highlights.
I had to go to bed.
There's a lot of cautions there, too. I don't understand why the Cup Series can run a whole race and have 3 cautions, but the Xfinity and the Truck Series can't make it without having 10 plus cautions during a race. It just makes no sense to me. I don't get it. I mean, are they that much less? Is their skills that much less that they can't finish a race?
You know, Catty Cat from work, she's working past 5.
Cool.
Wow. Are there skills? Thanks, Catty Cat.
So why is the Xfinity Series and the Truck Series so much worse than the Cup Series, Jamie?
Because we got professional drivers.
Well, they're professional in these series.
I have a feeling in 5 years it's gonna be a she show.
It already is.
It's gonna be worse than the Cup.
Xfinity and Truck.
The only people that can stop it are the owners telling their drivers, "Can you stop wrecking my car?" That's the only way they're gonna fix it.
NASCAR's not going to do anything because people enjoy watching this crap.
Oh no, they pull out the wrecks and make it an advertisement.
Yeah, they have so many advertisements between the Truck and Xfinity series after this week. Like, we should have an ad. Literally every commercial should be a Truck or an Xfinity race commercial for Daytona.
Yeah, cars flipping. Did you see that truck? Was that the Truck or Xfinity? Where it got hit and it went up and rolled on top of the cars?
That's trucks.
That was pretty wacky.
I was glad to see him move
That was like a racing game wreck.
And he's still,
And he landed on his wheels.
But he didn't keep driving. Dale Earnhardt Sr.
I think he was a little dizzy.
Dale Earnhardt Sr. would have finished the race.
Well, he would have gone out and changed flats by himself.
All right, we're going to Atlanta this weekend. We are literally going to Atlanta this weekend.
We're working in Atlanta, though.
What are you expecting out of Atlanta this weekend, Jamie? Well,
luckily, we're going with good customers, so I expect it'll be fun. No, it'll still be work.
Okay, what do you expect?
Oh, you mean like,
these people don't want to hear us talk
racing?
About, they don't want to hear us talk about our jobs and work. They want to hear us talk about racing. We're a racing podcast, not a professional working podcast.
I expect it to be a little better than Daytona, but very similar.
Do you think this track has worn out anywhere to go back to being like old Atlanta? That's what all these podcasts.
I think it's going to take another year.
I hope it don't. Old Atlanta sucked. Like, do y'all not remember old Atlanta? Before the stage
cautions. You mean when they won by a lap or 2?
Or 3? The stage cautions actually helped old Atlanta.
Remember they tried to make it exciting?
Yeah.
You'd have someone
You had a fan
exiting
caution.
turn 4, and they'll go, Kurt Busch is cashing up. He just rounded turn 2.
Caution.
Yeah.
Yeah, I mean, it was crazy. It's like within 13 laps, Kevin Harvick had half the field a lap down, but then they finished like this, side by side, him and Jeff Gordon. It's like, how the heck is this happening?
You know, that's the conspiracy there.
It's those phantom cautions. So
maybe the government's involved.
Do you think the Xfinity and trucks are going to put on a better show and have less cautions this weekend?
Yes.
I do too. I think the drafting looks great at a 1.5 mile track. I think
it being 1.5 miles, they're not going to be able to go 50% throttle.
No, they're going to have to. That's why I think this car performs better drafting style racing at Atlanta versus Daytona and Talladega, in my personal opinion.
I agree.
I expect the race to look very similar to the last 2 years. I hope it doesn't change anytime soon.
80%. I'm going to predict the Gluck poll 80%.
Really?
80 plus.
I'm going 72.
Okay. Write that down.
80 plus is 72 minus.
We'll give Janet the in-between.
I hope. We'll see Janet this weekend. She'll be there.
Well,
her and Eric are coming.
But when we record Monday night, she can have 73 to 79. And if it falls in there, we will buy a NASCAR Hot Wheel and sign it for her. Our autographs. It's actually gonna make the $7 Hot Wheel worth $3.
We're gonna take value away from it.
Yeah, we're gonna devalue.
We're gonna devalue it. All right, so this weekend they are racing in Atlanta. The race is at 3:00. It is a 1.5 mile track. Last weekend, fantasy. Jamie, you now have 3 points.
Hey, LaJoy came out.
I mean, so last week I had Justin Haley in the Cup Series, Daniel Soras in the Xfinity Series, and Corey LaJoy in the Truck Series. Jamie had Corey LaJoy in the Cup Series, Cole Custer in the Xfinity Series, and Grant in his finger in the Truck Series. All three of your drivers finished ahead of all three of my drivers. So it's 0-3. This weekend, I guess I picked first again. I thought picking first was going to help me last time.
Well, go for it.
This time we're going to Atlanta. Oh, all right. I'm going to go with Corey LaJoy in the Cup race.
That's a good pick. I can't pick him. I'm going to put a little dot there so I know that you picked that. Okay.
I'll mark him out with my highlighter over here. Just can't pick him but once. Then for the Xfinity race, I'm going to go with it's a little harder. Natalie Decker racing this weekend?
I don't know.
I'm going to go with
BJ looked
Jeremy Clements.
There you go. Where's he?
29th on the list.
Jeremy Clements.
I'm going to write that down.
Write that down.
And then for the truck race, I will go with what's that dude's name?
I don't know. I can't read your mind, dude.
Oh, he's not. He's not racing.
Bottle of whiskey, I might be able to.
Read my mind or your mind?
Somebody's mind.
You're reading something. I'm going to go with Stuart Friesen.
What number is he?
52. 14 on your list.
14. Stuart Friesen.
Yeah.
All right. All right. Well, I'm going to go with Austin Dillon in the Cup Series. Truck Series. I'm going with Chase Purdy. Reason being is that's the name of the quarterback from the losing Super Bowl team. And Purdy. I just highlighted the wrong dude. Chase Purdy. Chase Purdy. I can't. I don't know.
You want to put a star by it?
I'm going to put star over here for Chase Purdy. Okay. I'll remember Purdy. Truck, I'm kind of confused here.
That was truck you just picked.
Oh, I mean Xfinity.
Okay.
Because there's two names that make me laugh. And that's Kyle Weatherman and Leland Honeyman. I'm going to go with Honeyman.
You think he's racing?
I don't know. I might lose.
If he's not racing, I'll let you pick somebody else. That's the thing. I don't know who races each week. Like, I don't have an entry list for Atlanta, so.
Well, it's like people just show up to qualify. So what you gonna do? What you gonna do? They're very interesting names, though.
Honeyland.
Honeyman.
All right, that's all I got this week, Jamie.
That's it?
That's it, man. Next week, we'll be back with the episode 87, talking about the Atlanta race weekend. We'll be there all weekend. If you're coming out to Atlanta, shoot us a DM. Hit us up on Twitter, X, Instagram, TikTok, Facebook, whatever.
OnlyFriends.
Jamie's OnlyFans account.
Friends.
OnlyFans.
Friends.
OnlyFriends. Friends?
I ain't sticking nothing up my butt on OnlyFans.
But on OnlyFriends, he will.
OnlyFriends, I will.
Check him out
for a $10 fee.
Or you can find him on Cuddles.
Yeah, Cuddles.com.
Oh, man.
That's a non-sexual website. All I do is cuddle with clothes on.
Dressed like a...
I'm a cuddle.
He dresses like a grizzly bear.
I'm a cuddle hooer.
You can cuddle him.
Cuddle hooer.
Hey, thanks to everybody who listens to the show, watches, shares our videos, and show on social media. We greatly appreciate it. Make sure you follow us on X. We're at Car Backwards. Go to our YouTube channel and make sure you subscribe and check out all our other videos. Check us out on Spotify. Make sure you follow us there and rate us there. Check the show out on Apple Podcasts and leave us a review like Brandon did. Also, make sure you check us out on YouTube Music now and follow us there.
Oh, I need to record a song then.
On YouTube Music?
Yeah.
Please.
We're going to have to get your son and you to play guitars.
Send us a DM or you can email us. We're racecarbackwardspod@gmail.com. Check out our newest show, Loose Cannons 44. You can find it on YouTube, Spotify, Apple Podcasts, and YouTube Music. And make sure you check out our merch store at racecarbackwards.threadless.com. And coming soon, me and my son are going to play guitar while Jamie sings.
I'm going to write the lyrics.
Yes, he'll write the lyrics, and I'll get my son to write the guitar.
Or should I just do a simple AC/DC song?
No, you write lyrics. We all want to hear you write this song.
It's going to be a racing song.
We'll write the music, and then we'll get you to perform it live on the show.
We're going to incorporate Craftsman Truck Series, Xfinity Series, and NASCAR.
Honeyland Weatherman.
Honeyland, Moneyland with the Honey Man.
Money line.
We'll have to figure out what genre it should be. Country?
It should be a country
rock
reggae.
And roll? Country reggae?
Amen.
Oh, okay.
We be jamming.
We jamming for just around you.
Man, I tell you, that just makes me happy hearing you sing Bob Marley. You can't be sad hearing Bob Marley.
I love Bob Marley.
It's impossible.
I want to see his movie, but I ain't paying for it.
Yeah. I'll find it on bootleg for you. Send it to you.
I'll just wait till it comes out for free.
You can buy it down here in Riverdale on DVD now.
We subscribe to every streaming
It's on DVD already at Riverdale. You can get it at the gas station.
At the flea market, too. Is that the dude has a palsy?
The Sitco.
It's shaking a little bit.
Yeah. It's a little shaky.
He didn't have an iPhone that got rid of the shake.
Yeah. All right, guys. Y'all have a great week, and we'll talk to y'all on Monday. Bye, everybody.